I am such a big believer in starting something, even if you don't really know what you're doing, obviously. Hello, hello. If you are on this video, this is your sign to start doing something that you've been thinking about or dreaming about for the past weeks, months, maybe even years, and to just do it finally. Even if you're not sure how to start, where to begin. I will say if you don't have the money, you might want to halt. But if it's something that you can start without having to put up a lot of money, I say do it. So I recently started a print club. And a print club is starting to slowly become popular in the art world. I have seen print clubs on Patreon for a while. I personally haven't subscribed to one, but I've always been intrigued by it. My mom is a part of one. I think it's Mini Smalls. She has been receiving her prints for years now, and it's always cool to just like get a surprise in the mail. But basically, all a print club is a monthly subscription, or you can do it like every few months or even quarterly. But basically, you receive a print in the mail or any piece of art, stickers, whatever, in the mail, usually snail mail. It's not tracked or anything. And it's just a surprise. Like, you don't know what's coming. And it's $7 per month. Sometimes it can be $10. I've seen print clubs online for about $20. So it just depends on what you are selling. Personally, I did the $7 one. That seems to be the most popular one right now. And I kind of just followed that model. And I don't know, I'm just like excited about it because I think this is a good way to get your art out there without having to like push SEO so hard and having to utilize social media constantly. Like, yeah, you still have to like post that you have a print club so people can see it. But I just feel like it's a lot easier because if I post my art and be like, oh, you can get this if you subscribe to my, $7 monthly print club. And I'm calling mine the Candy Post. I personally think it is going to do pretty well. I don't know whatever it is about subscriptions, like people either love them or hate them. But I also think it depends on what it is. I think someone is more likely to subscribe to something artistic or something where they can kind of collect something versus like a monthly subscription to watch TV. You know what I'm saying? I just think that people are more inclined to subscribe to something where they're getting something handmade, homemade, and they can have forever or give it to a friend, whatever it is. But I don't know. I just feel really positive about this. And yes, I felt this way before about certain things, but this is like right up my lane because it gives me just enough space to be consistent and also not necessarily keep myself busy, but just not fall off so easily. Because I can literally say like, oh yeah, I'm going to upload a weekly video every month or every week. And sometimes I fall off really quickly. Whereas if I know someone is expecting something, I am more likely to actually do it regularly. Like even when I first opened Black Candy Co., whenever I would get an order, I would immediately go pack the order, or the next day go pack the order as soon as I like got the notification, because I was like, oh, somebody's expecting this. And I put a lot of love and care into packaging. It's for somebody and not just for myself. I lock in better. I don't know what it is. On another note, when it comes to my art, I have been just painting just for the sake of painting. I'm not really doing it to make money off of it. While I do believe I can make money off of what I've been painting, that is not the end goal for me. My end goal for just painting, just because, is to always keep my skills sharp. I actually reworked a digital piece the other day, and the way my skills have improved so much, because when I first did that piece, I didn't really know what I was doing. But now that I know what I'm doing, I know what like digital brushes I want to use, what blender I want to use and all that. It was so much easier. It worked up so fast. I say that like it's crochet, but it came to life so quickly, and it only took me like 30-45 minutes to get the desired results that I wanted. I I just want to always have these sharp skills. I look at all the people on Color Talk. It's where they use the Ohuhu or ArtX markers, and they just color in coloring books, and they make their stuff look like masterpieces. It's insane. And I just think like what a year difference can make if you are consistent with your drawings, paintings, pottery, whatever it may be. And gosh, like, that's why it doesn't matter if you don't know what you're doing. It truly does not matter because you can teach yourself. You can watch a ton of YouTube videos, Skillshare videos, and it'll become a skill that you constantly have to keep at so that you can get better at it. And when I first started digitally drawing, it was a mess compared to now where I can literally create works of art. Same with painting, same with drawing. It took me, with drawing and painting, it took me about 6 years to get good at it, 4 years to get good at it. But like with consistent practice, it took me overall, the time took me about 6 years. I started back in, what was that, 2018, 2019, to just draw and paint little things here and there. And then eventually I was like, I want to do this. I want to do this more. Like, and now that my skills are like way better, art isn't everything that I do. I can't stop, especially drawing. Like, oh, sidewalk chalk is like, I see it and I gotta draw something up. I don't know what it is. I have to paint in a coloring page. I recently got into these coloring books. I just got a spooky one because October is approaching us. And yeah, I did this. This was my first one. And let me tell you, I am not great at it, but it came out pretty cool. And I see what they do on Color Talk and they make things look amazing. I do have acrylic markers as well. So I have seen people use the acrylic markers and that does make things a lot more seamless. But yeah, I wanted to use blues, mostly blues in this one. So I think that one looks kind of cool. I want to get really good at using just one or two colors in a piece, but with all of the mediums I use. But anyway, I've gotten a little off track, but yes, like it is okay to not know exactly what you're doing. Of course, I do think that you should have a good idea, but yeah, when people say just post, just do it, just get started, that's what they mean. Like, you know, do your research and all that, but do it. Don't stay stuck in the planning phase for so long. Like, getting stuck in that planning phase is always going to hold you back. Trust me, I know. And sometimes things just don't work out. I know I started my Patreon, and then when I thought about it, I was like, I don't think I'm ever going to keep up with this Patreon. My Patreon would actually be better as a Substack because all I have to do is write. And if I'm just writing, it works out for me. But if I'm trying to film videos, right, send out little notes to you guys physically, and then turn around and do my art stuff, you guys will never get any content. So that just wasn't a good idea on my end. Like, it sounded like a good idea, but now that I actually tried, I was like, I don't even know what to give you guys. Whereas my print club makes sense because I'm an artist. My Substack makes sense because all I do is yap at you guys, and I do feel like that can transfer over to writing. So yeah, I just had to get that out and share with you guys. I have started the print club. It will be linked down below. I'm actually very excited. So if you're interested in receiving different types of prints, I'll put some of my art that I have done in the past, and you can tell me if this is your vibe. It does change over time. I kind of am a wild card artist, so you never know what you're gonna get. Sometimes it'll be surreal, abstract. I probably won't do too much abstract prints, but if I do add in extra goodies, you'll probably get something abstract. But surrealism for sure. Traditional stuff, like I might paint some fruit. Landscapes, I'm still working on landscapes. So if you're interested in receiving any landscapes in gouache or something, or it doesn't really matter because it'll be a print anyway. But yeah, like I love to experiment. So this is all just like something I'm experimenting with, and I can't wait to see how much this grows. And I'm very, very excited about it, and it just feels so right. So yeah, start the thing that you've been wanting to start. Don't think too much about it. Just do it. Incorporate it into whatever you have going on right now, and just do it. I promise. The worst that can happen is that you just don't do it, and you can try something else. All right. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.